Good morning, everyone. I am getting ready for my day. I got to get my contacts on, so work with me here, and then we're going to get to my shot, and I'll talk you through it because this time I'm going to record it. All right, guys, I'm going to do my injection, and I got to get to a class, so I'm going to hurry up, and I'll go through this fast. Okay, I went on my right side last time, I believe, so I'm going to stay, and I don't even know anymore, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my right side, and I'm going to go out here a little bit more into that little fat pad area. My syringe was cold right now, and I put it in the fridge. I should not have done that, so I'm going to make sure to keep them out. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop this off. I always lay out a little paper towel, like a little area to kind of work on. There we go, I'll do that. I also wash my hands, so I washed my hands. Let me get my light on. And I'm going to go ahead and I push a little bit of air out of the syringe and then pop that top off of there. So I push it because it does get like a gap in there, and I don't want an air bubble. I watch too many movies where you put an air bubble in the body of the person and they die. So I'm going to go ahead and load this. I can't load this right here, so hold on. All right, I got to 40, and I'm going to tell you what I do. I get a pair of reading glasses and I check that little air bubble area, but it looks actually pretty tight. It's tight seal there. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Actually, it's safe to put down here. Good. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean my site, which is about 3 inches away. And I'm going to go ahead and I go slowly. You guys, it's the slowest, totally the slowest syringe ever, right? I administer anesthetic to patients, and I learned the key is slow and steady. And I just kind of wipe again. This isn't too tight, so I don't want you to think I'm putting pressure on it, but I guess we could always go like this. You know what I mean? And that is the end of that injection. I am close up and personal right now. It's the best way that I found that I can get my phone to stay up. I'm going to a class right now. It's really exciting. It's going to be on cranial sacral therapy, and I've been waiting to add this into my program of treatments for a very long time, probably about 4 years. I've always been interested in it and intrigued by it. So that's where I'm at. Hopefully my B12 that comes along inside of my compound isn't gonna totally make me a spaz attack while I'm in there, because I get so hyper, and then I had coffee, so that just adds to it. And I imagine everyone's gonna be all calm in there. So do you ever feel like that? Like you get a bunch of energy when you take your compound or your Zepbound or Mounjaro? So I'm going to be going in, and I'm going to start class in just a few, but I want to let you guys know that after my shot today, I got a little bit of energy, and I feel really good. I think that today is the day that it takes a bit for the shot to really go into effect. So just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know that I'm excited. My last week was really, it was a good week. It was 40 units is what I had tried. 40 units in compound is the same as 4.0 in maybe Zepbound or Mounjaro, even though that's not really possible for you guys to get if you're taking Zepbound or Mounjaro. The preloaded pens that you can get are 2.5 and 5.0 and 7.5 and so on. So those aren't something that you can do unless you inject your 7.5 into something that's sterile and then draw out 4 of it. But I did 40 units. I'm going to stay on 40 units. I don't think I'm going to go higher than this. I might even go back down. When I moved from 2.5 to 3.0, I had burps, sulfur burps, and I had just some changes in my stomach and digestion, just weird things, a bunch of noises for like 5 days in my stomach. It was just real active. Everything was changing. And then I went to 3.5 or 35 units. And when I went to 35 units, I found that I had a little more energy, and my digestive tract was almost happy and very mobile. And then I went to 40, and 40 is tiredness is still kind of there. That's one thing that I struggle with, is the tiredness. And it can get in the way of my working out. And working out's really important to me right now. I'm starting to lose enough weight to where if I don't stay up on my movement and building muscle tone and toning the muscle that I have, I don't want my skin to just kind of like hang and fall there. So I need to really get in there and tone the muscle up to show that it's toned and looks healthy and it's functioning well. But other than that, everything is going really well. 40 units seems to be a good move for me. And I just feel like that's probably where I'm going to stay, and I'm going to just die on that mountain, because that's where I'm going to kind of coast into my goal weight, which I'm setting at about 160 right now. I'm at 200. And that was a really neat move to go from 202 to 200. I have not made it to Onederland, and I'm excited. I'm nervous, and I almost feel like a little sentimental and want to keep myself at 200 for a few weeks. I know that sounds horrible for you guys, but I feel like I'm going to say goodbye to 200, and I just feel like it's just kind of emotional, because once I got over 200, I spent the rest of my 28 years trying to convince myself that being over 200 was okay. In my case, I want you to know it wasn't because I was insulin resistant. It wasn't because I had other factors health-wise going on other than maybe emotional issues that kept me eating and eating and eating and not working out and being stubborn. I mean, I know what I would tell myself and do to myself. I am by no means saying that's what you guys did or do or anything. We're all different. I'm totally on board with that. But I literally really sabotaged myself, and I'm at the point now where I want to say goodbye to my 200s and hopefully never revisit them again. So I'm going to kind of do a Marie Kondo on thank you over 200s. You're very helpful to me, and I'm going to honor you. And I'm going to let you go now. I'm going to Marie Kondo it. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. I just wanted to go over my last week with you. I got my injection, as you can tell. I already did that part of the video. And now I'm going to go into my class, and I'm going to start doing vlogging, I think, day to day. So we should have a couple different cuts of vlogging, or I don't know if it's vlogging. Yeah, video logging. Am I making that up? So tell me what you think, and I will try it out and see if I will stay consistent. Here's one thing. I'm not going to always look my best, you guys, and I hope that's okay with you. You know, I think that a lot of I know that a lot of people who make videos ultimately are trying really hard to make sure that we're presentable, and you want to look good for people. You don't want to make them look at you when you're rough. You don't always want that. I want to make sure that you know that if you see me like that, it's like I had to do it. I had to look rough, because otherwise I wasn't going to get in what was really important for you to learn from being on compound. I want to make sure that you know that. I apologize ahead of time for looking rough sometimes, but that's real life, and I am not a professional vlogger by any means, if you can't tell. So yeah, I just appreciate you guys being along on the journey, and I will get this video downloaded as soon as possible today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. But yeah, I lost 2 pounds, and I can't be happier. I hope you're there with me when I get down under 200. So we shall see. I'm sending you guys good vibes. Have a great day, and I'll see you in 7 days or less.